sure how many trees today. I know there's going to be one pretty large pine that just has to get down. There's nothing right under it. There's a building close by. It's a pretty large pine, and the branches are pretty big on it. But I'm going to try to, instead of putting any kind of ropes or slings on branches, I'm going to free fall them. But it'll be a matter of hinging them to put them where we want. It may be 3 trees. It depends on what they want to do, but one for sure, again, is all just down only, no cleanup. So hooray for that. January 15th, 44 degrees. It's a beautiful day. Last year, I bought 40 or 50 of my tree service shirts, the red ones. They're that real thin type athletic, moisture wicking, like a fishing shirt kind of thing. And I bought a bunch of them in a whole bunch of different sizes, and with the intent of seeing if anybody would like to buy one. I haven't done anything about it. They just sitting at my house. Maybe nobody even wants one. Or 2, I get a bunch of orders, and then I gotta make sure I do that right and mail everything off and record stuff. Not looking forward to that portion of it, but what a good problem to have, I guess. Yesterday I just got done doing all my saw maintenance, so everything is sharp, clean, ready to cut. All right, so here's the tree. We got a carport roof right here, good bit of ways away. I want to get all these branches. I'm going to hinge them to try to get all of them to fall right into here in the open instead of going in the woods. If they do go in the woods, it's fine. It's no cleanup job. You got to be careful hinging those branches, because sometimes as they swing around, if they hold on, they can really launch. And I don't want anything launching. Like these ones that are going that way, if I try to hinge them to land right into here, if they hold on and swing, they can fling out pretty far, which I don't want to happen. I don't have to bring the stick down too far before I can fall it through here, but I will probably come back down once I get done with the small saw and limbing and topping. I'll come back down and maybe grab the 500i, go back up and take some 8 or 10 footers and flop logs down in here, because I didn't bring my skid steer. And so if I flop the stick and it's over there on the road, I don't have anything to move that log with. So I will probably chunk big logs down right into here so I don't have to move it after.
I tuned this saw up yesterday, so hopefully it's running good today. And if it's not, then it won't. All right. This one is not gonna swing. Well, we can try a little bit. It's gonna have to just get, it's gonna have to just go down through here. What I do when I undercut them is I watch the tip. The second you see a little bit of down where the tip bends down, that's as far as you want to go. Otherwise you're gonna pinch the bar in there. So I'll do it again back here. We'll watch the tip. As soon as it sags and I want to get the saw out of there quick, then If I'm gonna nip the sides, do a little bit of that, but that's as far as you go on undercut. Watch. This one, we're not going to be able to swing. But hopefully, maybe we can knock that out with it. Yeah, and if you just take the orange cover off, and then that loop on it, if we can just somehow, however is clever, tie it onto the end of this rope, and I'll pull it up.
That eagle. See him? See that eagle? He's right over the treetops right there.